Good morning.
Good morning, guys. Today we are going to give you, you guys seem to like our protein recipes, so we're going to show you how to make mixed berry protein waffles this morning. It's a little creation I came up with a couple weeks ago. So you need a waffle maker and a blender. This one is a Cuisinart, or however you say it. I'm going to spray mine with some cooking spray and spray the top and the bottom. And then I'm going to put it on setting 4. If you don't have a setting 4, you can just put it on like a medium high. And I'm just going to leave that heat up while we make the batter. So you're going to need some protein powder. For this one, I'm choosing an all-purpose mix. This is protein powder, but it is made for baking. So this one is my favorite. It's Magnum Nutraceuticals, and it's Magnum Quattro. And this says perfect for baking right there. It's pure and simple protein isolate. It is 30 grams of protein. It has less than 1 gram of sugar. It has 1 gram of fat and 130 calories.
And that's unflavored, right?
This is unflavored, multi-purpose. And it has 1 gram of carbs. So let's start actually with the wet ingredients. We're going to start with half a cup of Greek yogurt. And this is fat-free plain Greek yogurt. So I'm just going to give it a stir. Do half a cup.
Oh, this one is tasty and it's protein packed.
I was having a hard time getting the protein powder to not be dry when I cooked it. And so I thought, yogurt and berries. And
yeah.
It worked. Okay, so there's half a cup of the Greek yogurt. Then I'm going to do the equivalent to 3 egg whites, which is a 1/3 cup of these liquid egg whites here. And then I'm going to add an egg. There you go. 1 egg.
Get cracking, buddy.
Get cracking. Okay, so those are the wet ingredients. Next, we're going to use berries. This is a mixed berry blend from Walmart. It is frozen. I thawed half a cup in the fridge overnight. I'm going to use a 1/4 cup of it right now and reserve the rest for topping on the waffles. And I'm just getting my hands messy. There we go. Put that right in there. Save the rest for later. Now we'll go with the dry stuff. I'm going to take a scoop of this protein. And that goes.
The baking protein powder, if you are going to like cook it, is much better. But I mean, if you had vanilla or something plain, you could use it. Just know it'll be a lot drier, I think.
Yeah. So we're going to go with half a teaspoon of baking soda. 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Heaping teaspoon of low calorie or reduced calorie sweetener. I just always call it Splenda or stevia, but that's what it is. This cinnamon, a splink. You may call it a pinch. I call it a splink. And half a cup of quick oats. Okay, half a cup of oats going in. Okay, now I'm just gonna take this over to my blender and blend it up. Okay, this is what it looks like blended up. Now I'm just gonna open up my maker, which is steaming.
This is the best part.
I'm gonna take a 1/4 cup of the batter and I'm gonna pour it right in the middle, just like that, and close up the lid. Now when you're making waffles, you don't want to overload it with batter because the batter will pour out through the sides. So a 1/4 cup is safe, and pour the batter right in the middle. It will like spread out when you shut the waffle maker. And now we wait. Okay, it is ready. And here is our first waffle that decided to get stuck to the top instead of the bottom. So the first one is always, whoa, crispy. The first one I find is always really crispy, and then they start getting a bit more soft after.
That's the same when you make pancakes. The first one usually turns out not like the best, but it still looks good. It still came out.
Oh, the crispy ones are good too.
I actually like them crispier.
Spray that up. Now I poured this in a bowl because it's easier to disperse.
Yeah.
And it does thicken up as it sits.
Can we get a shot of those waffles? Can you bring those closer?
Oh, sure. So like I said, the first one is always crispy.
Yeah, but they still came out.
And then they get a little bit more pliable.
And we'll show you what they look like. It smells so good. It smells like blueberry muffins or like those funnel cakes from the carnival.
And when you top it with those extra berries, oh my gosh, it's so good. Okay, so this one, as you can see, they come out better every time.
Yeah.
So this one is the perfect consistency and texture. And I'm going to spray it again. Now it looks like you get a lot of waffles, and you do, but when you think about it, it's just protein powder and oats, berries, and yogurt. So for me, that's one big meal, whereas this is a low carb day. On higher carb days, those two are split up. So you can choose to eat the whole thing, I do, or you can choose to split it up. But it is only half a cup of oats.
Yeah, when you think about the total ingredients, a half a cup of oats, half a cup of yogurt, some berries, it's not
a whole lot.
No.
It's actually a complete balanced meal, and it has an egg and some egg whites thrown in too.
Yeah, that's the good thing though. It makes you feel like you're eating a ton. Like there's still a lot of batter left, and you get a lot, but it's not a lot of food, but you feel like you're eating a lot.
It will make a huge stack of waffles. And yeah, you can choose to eat half of them, you can choose to eat a couple, but like I said, I eat the whole thing because I am feeling muscle recovery on this day and muscle building on the other day.
Look at that stack.
Yeah, so it makes a gigantic stack, and now I'm going to top it with 2 tablespoons of this Mrs. Butterworth's no sugar added syrup. So, 1.
That looks so good.
And 2, and don't mind that's taking a drink of water in the background. And then the rest of my berries. And I love the juice to make an extra flavoring.
Oh, there's the money shot.
Top right up there. And there you go. You have a beautiful breakfast. It could be a couple meals for you. It could be one big meal. So, enjoy those. They are delicious. One of the most moist I've ever made for protein pancakes and waffles. I mean, you could also make them as pancakes. I forgot to tell you. Just spray a pan with cooking spray. I would say measure half a cup at a time for a pancake in a small to medium frying pan. And that's it. And so, I hope you enjoyed these. Don't forget to check us out on Instagram. And don't ever forget about it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, because if you don't, berries of doom. Bye guys.
Bye guys. Oh yeah.